A very good morning, students. बच्चे, today date is your third Feb 2020. Clear, बच्चे? And in today's class, we will start your chapter 2 revision. That is your 5-year plans in India. Goals and achievements. Goals and achievements. As the name suggests, in this chapter we will discuss about what were the different goals and we will discuss about what were the different aims and achievements made by India during its 5-year plans. Got it, dear? Okay. Now, before I will start this, first of all I will discuss with you what is economic planning. What is economic planning? Got it here? What we will discuss? What is economic planning? This we will discuss. Given on your page number 31 as per your ERJ book. Clear here? The definition which I am going to write down over here, the same definition you have to learn. Economic planning means utilization of countries' resources in different development activities in accordance with national priorities. In accordance with national priorities, as per the national priorities. When India became, and this planning commission, this is the definition given by the planning commission. Who gave this definition? As per planning commission. Planning commission क्या होता है? Planning commission is a commission which undertakes the system of planning in our country, and planning commission came in the year 1950. कौन से ईयर में आया बेटा? It came in 1950 and the chairman was Professor Mahalanobis. Who was the chairman? Was Professor Mahalanobis. He was the chairman of planning commission in 1950. But now it is being abolished. अब current time period में planning commission is being abolished and replaced by नीति आयोग. Very important thing to note down. In January 2015, planning commission is abolished. Planning commission is abolished and replaced by नीति आयोग. Replaced by नीति आयोग. So from here, one question I am giving you in homework. What is the full form of नीति आयोग? This is the homework which you have to do, and this is your first question which you have to prepare. Second question: who is the chairman of नीति आयोग? Second question to be framed and written in your notes by you. Hope this little task you will not face any problem in doing this little task. Now beta, after this small introduction of your economic planning, now we will be moving to your need for economic planning in India. Need for economic planning in India. Why there is a need for economic planning? Need for economic planning in India is completely became like a backward and stagnant economy after the rule of Britishers, and it needed a strong motivation, strong development phases. For that, this planning commission was established so that a group of people who are actually working for the benefit of the country, they can develop the patterns of the development and the strategies, and to give a big push to the investment so that Indian economy can grow and take it out from the depression due to which it has come because of the British rulers. Got it beta? So this was the basic need for economic planning in India. Now let me erase it out. The next thing is, what is free play? What is free play of market forces? मार्केट फोर्सेस का जो फ्री प्ले है उससे हम लोग क्या समझते हैं? a situation when the government of a country does not when the government of a country does not interfere with the market forces of supply and demand. Interfere with the market forces of demand and supply. जो मार्केट फोर्सेस होते हैं ना बेटा, आपने माइक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स में पढ़े होंगे, डिमांड का सप्लाई कर्व जो डिटरमाइन करते हैं आपके प्राइसेस और आउटपुट लेवल. They in this government does not do any kind of interference. Here producers are free to allocate the resources. This is definition. This is second important point. Here producers are free to allocate resources. Free to allocate resources to the production of different goods and services. To the production of different goods and services. Goods and services with a view of maximizing profit. With a view of maximizing profit. They will simply produce the goods and fetch them at higher prices, whether the poor get even the minimum food for shelter. Here beta, maximization of profit, maximization of profit जो है dominates the process of decision making social welfare is given only national priority. Social welfare is given only national priority. So these are the three important points related to your free play of market forces written in front of you. Now beta, this is a kind of model of economic capitalist economy. इसको हम क्या कह सकते हैं? Kind model for capitalist इकोनॉमी. जो फ्री प्ले ऑफ मार्केट फोर्सेस है इसको हम मॉडल फॉर कैपिटलिस्ट इकोनॉमी कह सकते हैं, विच इज ऑल्सो कॉल्ड कैपिटलिज्म. ऑल्सो कॉल्ड कैपिटलिज्म. दिस इज ऑल्सो कॉल्ड कैपिटलिज्म. Planning is such an economy is only a directive planning. अभी मैंने आपको प्लानिंग के बारे में बताया था, वो जब होती है जब गवर्नमेंट इंटरफेयर करती है। बट इफ वी आर हैविंग फ्री प्ले ऑफ मार्केट फोर्सेस, in that there is a different type of planning is done, that is done in the form of directive planning if it exists. So in this planning is done in form of directive planning. Got it here? Just take a screenshot of this important question. What is the free play of market forces? What are its different features? From here we will prepare this, and small questions can be also framed from out of this. So after watching today's video lecture carefully, you will be preparing all the important long questions, short questions, fill-ups, MCQs, true, false, whichever will be related to this, and you will be doing it in your revision notebook. Clear beta? You have to prepare accordingly. Now we will move beta directive planning and comprehensive planning. Comprehensive planning. Directive planning, first we will discuss. Directive planning refers to a system in which planning is introduced just to direct the forces of demand and supply, so that the system does not go wayward from the state of equilibrium, so that the system does not go wayward from the state of इक्विलिब्रियम। सिस्टम फेल ना हो जाए, कोई नेगेटिव ज़्यादा नेगेटिवली इकोनॉमी को इफेक्ट ना करे, इसलिए डायरेक्टिव प्लानिंग जो है की जाती है। इसके अंदर बेटा गवर्नमेंट जो है, स्टेट जो है, डायरेक्टली पार्टिसिपेट नहीं करती है। नो डायरेक्ट पार्टिसिपेशन ऑफ द स्टेट। स्टेट का डायरेक्ट पार्टिसिपेशन नहीं होता है। एंड देन डियर प्राइवेट सेक्टर जो है उसको डूज एंड डोंट्स जो है दिए जाते हैं। इट एग्जिस्ट इन कैपिटलिस्टिक इकोनॉमीज। दिस सिस्टम ऑफ प्लानिंग exists in capitalist economies। क्वांटिटी है कैपिटल इकोनॉमीज में ये एग्जिस्ट करता है। नाउ वी मूव टू आवर कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव प्लानिंग। comprehensive planning। comprehensive planning जो है बेटा it refers to a system in which government herself participates। it refers to a system in which government herself participates in the process of growth and development। in the process of growth and डेवलपमेंट। ग्रोथ एंड डेवलपमेंट की प्रोसेस में गवर्नमेंट जो है खुद से पार्टिसिपेट करती है सो दैट इट डज नॉट लैग बिहाइंड फ्रॉम द अदर countries। This system exists in socialist economy as well as mixed economy। ठीक है बेटा, दोनों टाइप की इकोनॉमीज में ये सिस्टम है ये एग्जिस्ट करता है। So from here you have to frame a question। Write names of 5 countries which have first socialist economy, second capitalist economy, थर्ड मिक्स इकोनॉमी। हमें जब हम वर्ल्ड में रह रहे हैं ना बेटा और ग्लोबल वर्ल्ड में रह रहे हैं जहाँ पर ग्लोबलाइजेशन अकर करती है तो हमें ऐसे कुछ जनरल नॉलेज बेस्ड क्वेश्चंस जो है प्रिपेयर करने चाहिए, हमें पता होना चाहिए। ठीक है बेटा। Just see the next point. In case of mixed economies like India, both private and public sector coexist. Especially in case of mixed economies like India, both private and public sectors, both private and public sectors coexist as agents of growth. As agents of ग्रोथ। अगर आपसे कोई पूछे मिक्स इकोनॉमीज में एजेंट्स ऑफ ग्रोथ में कौन कौन आएगा बेटा, सो यू कैन राइट डाउन दैट इन केस ऑफ मिक्स इकोनॉमीज growth of agents both are there, that is your private sector as well as your public sector. Got it dear? Now after this, now we will start your topic of free play, that is free play of market forces and what are its features, that we will discuss. The next thing is what is free play? What is free play of market forces? मार्केट फोर्सेस का जो फ्री प्ले है उससे हम लोग क्या समझते हैं? इट इज अ सिचुएशन व्हेन द गवर्नमेंट ऑफ अ कंट्री डज नॉट, व्हेन द गवर्नमेंट ऑफ अ कंट्री does not interfere with the market forces of supply and demand. Interfere with the market forces of demand and supply. जो मार्केट फोर्सेस होते हैं ना बेटा, आपने माइक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स में पढ़े होंगे, डिमांड कर्व, सप्लाई कर्व जो डिटरमाइन करते हैं आपके प्राइसेस और आउटपुट लेवल, दे इन दिस गवर्नमेंट डज नॉट डू एनी काइंड ऑफ इंटरफेरेंस हियर. प्रोड्यूसर्स आर फ्री टू एलोकेट द रिसोर्सेज. दिस इज डेफिनेशन, दिस इज सेकंड इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट. हियर प्रोड्यूसर्स आर free to allocate resources, to the production of different goods and services, to the production of different goods and services, with a view of maximizing profit, They will simply produce the goods and whether the poor get even the minimum food for shelter. Here beta, maximization of profit, maximization of profit जो है dominates the process of decision making social welfare is given only national priority. Social welfare is given only national priority. So these are the three important points related to your free play of market forces written in front of you. Now beta, this is a kind of model of economic capitalist economy. इसको हम क्या कह सकते हैं? Kind model for capitalist economy. जो फ्री प्ले ऑफ मार्केट फोर्सेस है इसको हम मॉडल फॉर कैपिटलिस्ट इकोनॉमी कह सकते हैं, विच इज ऑल्सो कॉल्ड कैपिटलिज्म, ऑल्सो कॉल्ड कैपिटलिज्म, दिस इज ऑल्सो कॉल्ड कैपिटलिज्म. Planning is such an economy is only a directive planning. अभी मैंने आपको प्लानिंग के बारे में बताया था, वो जब होती है जब गवर्नमेंट इंटरफेयर करती है. बट इफ वी आर हैविंग फ्री प्ले ऑफ मार्केट फोर्सेस, इन दैट देयर इज अ डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ प्लानिंग इज डन, दैट इज डन इन द फॉर्म ऑफ डायरेक्टिव प्लानिंग इफ इट एग्जिस्ट. So in this planning is done in form of directive planning. Directive planning. Got it here? Just take a screenshot of this important question. What is the free play of market forces? What are its different features? From here we will prepare this, and small questions can be also framed from out of this. So after watching today's video lecture carefully, you will be preparing all the important long questions, short questions, fill-ups, MCQs, true, false, whichever will be related to this, and you will be doing it in your revision notebook. Clear beta? You have to prepare accordingly.